This morning on Today's Relationships, keeping the spark alive in your marriage. So easy to get bogged down in the daily grind of busy family life, but there are some things you can do to help bring the romance back.
Elizabeth Lombardo is a psychologist and author of A Happy You, and Jeff Gardere is a psychologist as well. Good morning, guys. Good to have you here.
Good to see you both.
So this is something you all see in your practices a lot, and one thing I think the biggest mistake a lot of couples are making is they're not prioritizing their marriage, they're prioritizing their lives, their kids, everything else going on, right?
Right, and so you have to take that time to spend some alone time together, alone together. Too often we hear the so-called experts like us talking about kids come first, kids come first. Kids do come first, but if you don't spend that time together, then it doesn't matter about the kids because there won't be a marriage for the kids to be part of, to enjoy.
And you talk about, a lot of people have this mentality that it's all or nothing, and you say that's really the wrong way to go.
It absolutely is. You want to be great parents. One of the best ways to be great parents is to be a good, strong couple. Be on the same team, be together. You're going to be much more effective as parents.
All right, so you don't have to spend a lot of money to spend time together. You don't have to have a big grand plan, a big date night. You say first things first is start setting some time aside to be together. Jeff?
That's right. And what I like about that is that you can cue in to one another and have that adult talk. It's not always talking with the children or taking care of the job and so on. And it lets that person know, your partner know, that you do love them, you are interested in making that marriage work, and that intimacy, that emotional intimacy is just as important, though maybe not as fun as the physical intimacy.
And in fact, you also talk about, Elizabeth, even just a simple thing is just reaching out by a text.
Send a text, say I love you, check in and see how the meeting went. Reminisce briefly about a fun encounter that you had. Let him know that you're thinking about him. It's going to help keep that spark alive.
You know, one of the number one complaints that I hear from my patients, the women say the men just don't text enough. So, and it's just like the men don't talk enough.
Right.
So it is just a very easy thing. 3 words: I love you. How are you doing? But do that maybe 3, 4, 5 times a day. I think there's a new program out there. You can write the texts in the morning, and then they release them through the day. So, guys, try that out.
Right. You get them all done at once,
Yes.
all right? And you say you should find time to do fun things together. Learn to how to have fun again.
If you have fun when you go out, and you should try to go out, have those date nights. You don't have to spend a lot of money. But if you're having fun together, that means more fun in the marriage, the more excited you are. And the thing that I love, and I know Al is on board with this, work out with your spouse. I mean, we're all into exercise, and that's a great thing because you're doing it as a team.
We took a swim lesson together yesterday. So
Wow, that's
You were
great.
terrific. Oh, you mean you and Jeff? I'm sorry. One of the things I think we overlook is because it's human nature, I think, we tend to complain about what we don't like about our spouse, but we need to find the best and the things that we love about our spouse.
Absolutely. When we're stressed, when we're overwhelmed, when we're exhausted, we tend to focus on the negative, and that makes us feel negatively towards the other person. So I really challenge people to look for the positive things in your spouse. And every day, write down at least one thing that you appreciate in your spouse. Just one thing. And at the end of the week, share it with him. Let him know what you love about him.
Or you can even text it to him.
Exactly.
I like a marriage that is strength-based and not deficit-based, where you're looking at all of the bad things. If you begin to look at the positive things and count your blessings as to what your partner does, then all of a sudden some of the negative things they do don't really matter as much, and you're giving them a lot of positive reinforcement and reward so they can keep doing the good things.
And keep that line of communication open. Keep talking to each other. Well, Jeff Gardere, Elizabeth Lombardo, great to have you both here.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.